Nah, man. So, I don't be making videos because I don't be seeing the point in them sometimes. Alright, so I ain't saying nothing new that I ain't already said because my core is like, you know what I mean? I know enough to know that, you know what I mean? Like, certain shit, it just ain't right. Just off and on one thing or understanding one thing. Like, and my one thing was understanding how money worked. You feel what I'm saying? How it started and all that shit like that. Like, it's not a necessity. It's literally like something that if it was me, it's something that I would put to give me a one up. You feel what I'm saying? And then I only can do it when I conquer something or I have control over the masses. Like I'm somebody that everybody look up to or everybody see as somebody, like as somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the easiest way to say it. I'm somebody to people. You feel what I'm saying? And my word and what I think is value. You know what I mean? So if I say that this is gonna bring such and such and such and such and all that, even if like at first it seemed like that, but people don't be understanding that stuff, certain things, you gotta look at it in the long term. Like fuck the short term, because it's short term actually. Like it's not even worth really thinking about the short term, because the short term is what you gonna realize the quickest. It's right there in your face. You feel what I'm saying? Now the long term, if you don't have the mindset to go forward, you feel what I'm saying? Off of the information that you have to literally live and wait for it to come. Now, money took some time to get to the point where as though, you know what I mean, it's easy to see that it's not a necessity and it causes a lot of unnecessary conflicts in society that people like didn't used to, like they had conflict, but it wasn't over something so frivolous, if that's the right word. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't something so stupid, like if you was to really think about it. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything is free. Every resource is free. Anybody who got like a orange juice thing or some type of like stock in like a natural resource, you feel what I'm saying? Best believe that was free. They found that and called it theirs, made it where as though it was theirs, as in I made like perimeters and stuff like that, where as though you can't get to it without me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And then it, in a way, it became theirs, and they chose who get it, how they get it, how much you get, and that's when money come in. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was people who did shit like that way back, but it was like it wasn't for money. It was for another resource or another thing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And then it wouldn't be like I don't know. It would have to be something very, very precious for me to like try to like hold it dear or something. You feel what I'm saying? Because if it's just like a fruit, water, you know what I mean, food, things that everybody need in everyday life, I wasn't like, you know what I mean, you wouldn't be too pressed about that because it's everywhere. Like, it's everywhere. And then if it run, and then like stuff run out. You feel what I'm saying? But people don't know how land work. Like, you can't just keep growing something like that wasn't naturally grown there. You feel what I'm saying? Because it would fuck the land up and you'll have to keep it moving around anyway. So you wouldn't, like, the way like natural resources work, it's not something that you would really be pressed about. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when you know how it works and all that stuff like that. But I'm getting off into a tangent. But it's a lot of stuff that we have in our life that's not a necessity and we feel like we need it. And that's what brings a lot of internal conflict, external conflict, your mind all fucked up. Like, every time, anybody I know, my personal problems have shit to do with money. It has nothing to, like, I have a lot of problems that are like family and stuff like that. Everybody, yes. But the shit that really, really bothers you and makes that shit worse is when you broke or when you not broke, but you might as well be because all your money is gone to maintain your lifestyle. Like, it's just a whole lot of junk. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And then that's why sometimes right now, like, I'll be looking at a lot of people weird because it's a lot of people who try to tell you the stuff that I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? And not saying that I came up with this thought because, like, nah, like, stuff don't work like that. I don't even think, like, people come up with new stuff no more because time has been around for too long. So if you think you started it, you're tripping. But that's me going off into a tangent again. But fucking shit. The fuck was I talking about? Stuff you don't need it. Alright, so shit. Damn. Lost up. That's bad, yo. That's really bad. Don't smoke weed all the time. 'Cause that stuff like that happens. But shit, yeah. In society, shit is. Oh, it's a lot of teachers that are trying to like tell you the stuff that I'm telling you. You feel what I'm saying? But somehow still worried about $1, bruh. If I was to ever, like, I don't want to be somebody who's like, you know what I mean? I never been that dude. I was always low key, played a cut. Even when I was out in the mix and all that shit, I was that nigga that niggas knew, but I wasn't in the forefront. So that means if you didn't know me personally, you wouldn't even notice me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I live my life. But soon as somehow you want some type of money, I don't care if it's $1.50. You feel what I'm saying? What do you need that for? You're going to use that to pay your bills. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the same people who talk about how we need to get out of this and out of that. We need to get land and da-da-da-da. Like, do you, like, really think about what you're saying? Like, all right, so boom, we're going to get some land, boom. Which is, I think is something that we should do. But I think it's another means to go about it. You feel what I'm saying? We should go to places where the land ain't even, like, it's not even like fucked with. Like, that's where we should go. We should go to the lands that have not been conquered, lands that have not, like, you feel what I'm saying, and start from there and understand how the life work there and get accustomed to it and blend in and all that shit. But we keep jumping into the rat race. It's called a rat race for a reason. Okay, we got to get money so we could get this. And then we got to get more money so we can get this. Then we got to get more money, then we can get this. We got to get more money, then we can get this. And it's constant more money to get this, more money to get this, more money to get free shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where we're going to lose ourselves again. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it was a time when we was, like, really, like, whew. But I ain't even going to get into that. But you going to see it's a rat race. It's literally a rat on the fucking, or a hamster on the fucking wheel. Like, you feel what I'm saying? All you going to do is get more efficient at running on the wheel and how long you can run on the wheel without getting tired. You feel what I'm saying? You're not hopping off the motherfucker. You're not getting out of the cage that the motherfucker is in to do actually whatever the fuck you want. You feel what I'm saying? It's like none of these things that people be saying is going to lead to freedom. You feel what I'm saying? Like how a bird can go fly where it pleases and eat from where it pleases, like, or a rat or any other animal, like, you feel what I'm saying, can move freely. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we don't have that. We're not going to get that because we don't care about the bare necessities of life. And if you know all of these things that I just said, that's what they worry about. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that intelligent thought doesn't have a place, abstract thought doesn't have a place, like all these other things don't have a place. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying that you can have those things and not be free. You feel what I'm saying? A slave can be the smartest motherfucker out and still be a slave. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and if he can't think of a way to get out of his slave shit, then he's not the smartest motherfuckers out. He's not. So, like I said it before, anytime anybody asks y'all for money, like, you feel what I'm saying? If somebody is not coming up with a system, or not a system, or yeah, a system, what? Fuck it. We trying to shy away from the word system because ours sucks. It's possible to have a system that works, but a system whereas though money is not needed. I don't even like think of telling y'all to do nothing with some money to get us to where we be, because we really, like, my best way to say it is everybody's seen Scarface. Everybody talks about how Tony Montana was stupid. He was honorable, and he knew what it took to get what he wanted. He didn't care about money. He didn't care about the bitches. It was the power to get bitches when I want, to get as much money as I want, to wear what I want. He knew from him coming from a place, you feel what I'm saying, that it was power that got you what you wanted in life. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Not all the other stuff. Like, you feel what I'm saying? If you're not seen as somebody that was to be respected because such and such and such can come forth, nobody will respect you. Nobody would, not saying that because there are kind-hearted people that get respect, but not in societies like this. You get taken advantage of. If we was living in a different time where everybody was on, like, you know what I mean, or a majority was on a good type mindset, you're not very parasitic and shit, cool, you can live like that, but not now. Because, like, I've been like, yo, I grew up in the hood. Like, I've been that dude who ate some punches. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't have to fight you. And I've been the dude who end up fighting you anyway, because I'm not going to deal with you trying to treat me like I'm a punk every day because I let you hit me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, we don't live like, I think we really don't like be paying attention to certain shit. And I don't know, and I know if y'all probably was watching this, like, what's the solution that you got? Stop everything. Stop going to work. Stop spending money. Stop doing all that shit. Stop and just watch and see what happens. Actually, like, take care of yourself. Everybody look into natural ways to take care. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Take your life into your hand. Not, I want something to eat. I gotta go to the supermarket and hope that they restock. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, take the initiative in your life to where as though you don't have to rely on things. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you have to rely on people, they choose what you do and how you do because you rely on them. Meaning that, say if I'm the nigga with water, you feel what I'm saying? If I don't fuck with you, you can be a thirsty motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And if I don't fuck with you and you keep begging me and telling me how you want some water, I'm like, all right, man, then you got to do something for me because I don't even fuck with you like that. So you got to show me that I should give a reason to give you some of my water. You feel what I'm saying? And that's our life. With everything, clothes, food, shelter, everything. I'm gone.